He tries a long stretch pass. That's cut off by Rennes, and he'll fire down, keeping this offensive pressure alive for Chilliwack. Dean Toskos.
Yeah, really good forecheck here. They've done a nice job.
Oh, now here's a 2-on-1. Meshcheryakov with Ivashenko. Meshcheryakov scores! Nice patience by Ivashenko to, find that puck off the toe of his stick and then waits until he gets around that last defender.
By Mertz, as that one's worked up by Meshcheryakov into the offensive zone. He'll throw it into the far corner for Ivashenko. The two Nikitas on this team working into the corner now. Too good, trying to step back to help out. He'll take a hit and work it to the blue line. Dmitriev with a shot, tipped stick. As Bursog gets it to the blue line, Drager a shot blocked in front. And now Drager in a foot race back. Brief 2-on-1, but good hustle by Lumsden, hitting a trailer. Toskos with a shot into the corner.
Back into the offensive zone. Lee going back in after it below the goal line before the Bulldogs will collect and try to make their way ahead. Bounce back out to neutral ice. There's Meshcheryakov now, across right side. Nikita Ivashenko, left wing, Tosko. Back off, and Croxel will have to work onto this inside of his own zone here for Blackfalds. Up the left wing side, Meshcheryakov, high slot. Here Giles, right wing circle, fed to the net by Gauthier. Rebound comes out, midpoint, Boslin, he scores! And Hoff, work back along the left wing side, and bounce down, and a chance here for Buckley, but touched up by a Saints hand pass, so Buckley couldn't make the play on that, and Meshcheryakov will take advantage to get it ahead. Here's Ivashenko, right circle, back in front! And a puck put to the net that gets an angle that shows that of the blue line to see how close that play was to being offside. Because that was a heck of a play that Croxall had to make to knock down that flip pass. I believe it was Noah Mertz that got that puck ahead. And Croxall had to be quick to make the deflection and knock it down and work that puck toward the front of the goal. Blackfalds out to the 3-2 lead. The opening 2 minutes of this third period, and now the Saints are going to call for a penalty here. Brody Hankel's going to go for hooking. Here's Toskos now for Nikita Meshcheryakov, put it in the net. That one was blocked. Opportunity. Dahlin looking for his 19th goal of the year. His red heart to start the year, and has seen that fizzle off a bit as of late. Now Meshcheryakov back across right side. Quick shot to the net. Good save by Quintilio. Gathered up down Meshcheryakov. Back along left wing side. Around the boards, that will travel to the left wing. Basel trying to hold it there, back of the line now. It's Giles back along left side. Meshcheryakov blocked by Holland. Got it back again to the goal line. Makes a move to the backhand. Stopped by Quintilio. Rebound right side. That's denied as well.
Up top starts left side of Ivashenko. Looking for a lane. Sends it towards the net. Tosko's in front battling for it. Meshcheryakov. Ivashenko! Stopped it. It goes over the net. Ivashenko in the corner. Behind the net. Meshcheryakov centers. Tosko's going to pull the trigger. Mertz.
A minute and 20 seconds and 40 left on the clock here on this power play for the Mets. Much better job of the Bulldogs.
Boslin, loose puck picked up by Meshcheryakov along the wall for Sarts. Looking for an exit, and he will to center. Croxel will leave it for Meshcheryakov. Left side across the blue line. Meshcheryakov will power his way down to the corner. Centers. It's off a Mets skate in front. They'll leave it behind their own net. Richards intercepted. Meshcheryakov alone in front. He scores!
Trying to get out to center ice before it hops away from him. Meshcheryakov decides to chip it into the other end, and that's a good example right there. Meshcheryakov doing what you just said.
Yeah,
chip it in, get it in deep, not turning it over at center ice, allowing the Oilers to turn it back the other way. Now Meshcheryakov yet again trying to get it to Toskos. He'll play it in deep behind the net. Paulo gets tangled up there, so puck continues its way around the boards all the way back and just outside to the neutral zone. Boslin ahead for Meshcheryakov, tips it in yet again. Jacobson, the lone defenseman, back for the Oilers. Up the right wing side quickly, they misbobble it. Now Dahlin in front, Meshcheryakov scores! Protecting that puck, now plays it back to Noah Mertz before he finds Meshcheryakov at center. Right wing side for DePaulo as he enters the zone. Here's DePaulo, one-on-one, tries his shot off angles before he finds DePaulo. Back to the point for Poulin, right side for Guevara, back to Poulin. Now Guevara, 16 seconds left, down low for Meshcheryakov, in at the goal line, holds on to it, doesn't like what he sees, finds Guevara, now 10 seconds, back down for Meshcheryakov, cross ice pass, and he scores!
Puck and get it away from its net, as it turns out. Actually, you know what? It hit a skate.
Blackfalds Bulldogs top power play unit. Meshcheryakov through the middle, finds Nick DePaulo, and he's got a little bit of speed. Here's Nick DePaulo, left wing side, centering pass, score! Team that's tied currently with the Bulldogs. first overall in the BCHL. Denies, lets that go from the point, and Noah Mertz gets in front of that, and he's kind of slow to get up there, as I think that one stung him a little bit. DePaulo off to the races down the left wing side. Here's DePaulo, scores! And it's going to be a foot race, and they're going to wave off icing. Poulin will find it for Meshcheryakov, ahead for Ivashenko. Ivashenko drops it to Meshcheryakov, to Ivashenko, right side to the net, and he scores! Right wing boards, DePaulo will flip it up high through the air. Out to center, Dean Tosco's running into Cooper Sharp at center, and a big hit there at center ice as Meshcheryakov lines up Maxim Lee.
And then eventually the puck gets back.
Boslin to Guevara now as Bulldogs take possession in the offensive zone. Crocs all in the middle, trying to find DePaulo. Quickly has his stick tied up as Fedor comes over. Now Boslin will just decide to ring it around for Meshcheryakov as he's in the right wing corner. Out front for DePaulo, he scores! Over the place, but flailing around, but I mean, it works if you get in front of that shot, whatever you got to do to get your body in front of it, and that's exactly what Quintilio did to keep the puck out of the net and keep this game tied late in the third period. Only 6 seconds left to go on the Bulldogs men advantage. DePaulo, centering pass, rebound, they score!
Made the save. Meshcheryakov for the Bulldogs. Breakout pass to Guevara, saucered over to DePaulo, scores!
Face-off picked up by Ivashenko. Meshcheryakov now will carry up the middle across the line. Ivashenko ahead for Meshcheryakov. It's off his stick on net.
Looking for his 5th goal of the season there. Just rings it off iron. Now, in behind is Meshcheryakov. He'll bring it out of his own zone. Nikita Meshcheryakov, the Russian, will get it over the right wing side for DePaulo. Puts it to the net, and that's gloved up there by DeCook. For him to be credited one, as that's already hit 3 guys. Guevara to DePaulo, over to Meshcheryakov. Now Poulin. Left side, he finds Matthew Croxall, turns, fires. DePaulo decides to stop it before going to the net as he plays it back to the point. Poulin, right wing side, Guevara, Poulin. Right side, here's Meshcheryakov, over to Croxall, stopped by DeCook. What a good pass there by Meshcheryakov, and DeCook read that play properly. Now DePaulo with the shot in his wheel.
Just a great pass, and the patience that he has in front of the net there, and just to send it over and cross that seam, it's a pretty good look.
Yeah, wow.
Wide in a high gear here up the left side wall. Toss goes to the corner. Meshcheryakov behind the net. Orland in the corner. Reversing back. Meshcheryakov throwing the body. Work it back to the blue line. Here's Noah Mertz. Mertz towards the net, looking for a tip. Rebound. Toss goes.
Definitely, both of these goalies are puck-moving goalies. Good hit from Hutzinger as Frey tumbles down to the ice. Good chance there, and a great save from Rafai once again.
Things up, dish left side for Meshcheryakov. Up through center, he'll carry in. Nice little move, backhand to forehand. Behind his skates, behind the net he goes. Meshcheryakov to the blue line. Boslin, left side, Meshcheryakov looking, pulls the trigger, that one stopped. Rebound to the... Meshcheryakov will lead the way up through center ice. He'll drive wide right. Meshcheryakov still with it. One hand on the stick. Now on the left side corner. Up top, Sarts. Hoff, right side. Hoff walking in. A shot, that one. Try to get to Tosco's. Oilers will pick up. At the line, Meshcheryakov finds it. Tosco's. DePaulo in the middle. Scores!
And then you got, Meshcheryakov, who does play such a good position. It looks like he just
Donerheim centering, and that one's off the stick of DePaulo. Kiernan Poulin for Gabriel Smith. Meshcheryakov ahead for Tosco's. Could be a 2-on-1 here. Tosco's with DePaulo. Tosco's fires. Stopped by Michael Luck. Rebound. Knocked off the puck by Ivashenko. Gabriel Smith will take a look. Stretch it. Right side. Meshcheryakov. Ivashenko charging it. Ivashenko! Timely one for him. As Meshcheryakov is going wide right, waited, fed Ivashenko up the middle and try to slide that home. Face off, Meshcheryakov wins it. DePaulo with possession. Down in the corner, Meshcheryakov. DePaulo trying to work it back down for Meshcheryakov. Behind the net, loose puck, toss goes, centers. DePaulo scores! Nick DePaulo stays. End of the Bulldogs blue line, Boslin ahead for Meshcheryakov. Up for Dolan. Meshcheryakov one-timer, that one's tipped out of.
That group stays out there. Blitzed.
Off the far wall, forces it down for Rusarito, looking for Meshcheryakov. Nikita Meshcheryakov protecting the puck away from Headley. All the way down low, still protecting the puck.
Smith in pursuit, couldn't get there. Meshcheryakov controls it. Meshcheryakov will walk it up the middle, then get shoved outside and then knocked down as both he job to get that an aerial into neutral ice. Dumped back in by the Grizzlies who tag up. Meshcheryakov, 18 seconds in the period on the right half wall, walks to the deep slot, looks to the net, wrist shot high over the blocker's side, and will bounce. Wagner pulled it free, then lost it in front, and a nice job to help from his fishing partner. To the line, shot hit a teammate as Hines pounded it at the net. Held into the far point, put deep again, centering bid blocked by Smith. Aspinall, physical play, far corner ties his man up. DeFeo trying to pull it off the wall. Grizzlies just keep it onside. Didn't even see a wave off for the lines of Pang. Wrist shot, blocker saved from free from Rusarito. Pass played ahead and blocked. Darina trying to challenge here. Fire circle, wrist shot, body save. Kapler was that's one of them. Rusarito, rink wide across the blue line. Played ahead by Galt, blocked to the entry by Aspinall. Leon Booth in a stick paddle on a loose puck at center. Levi Eider will dump it in. Brendan Aspinall back to find it. A reversal that rolled the shelf, and Salmon showed some good hands to get a piece of it. Comes back to him again, and he'll pivot twice in tight quarters to try to go deep. It's off a stick to the right point, D'Alessandro. Hard down the right side to the far half wall, Lund with a stick check, but couldn't get in the way of it. Long shot missed long side.
10 seconds to go, a shot stopped in front, off the skate Esposito. The Blazier shot blocked again here. Kings keep the play going. Power play ticking down. Now Bridgewater, a shot blocker save, rebound in the slot, cleared away right to Rousseau, who steps out. He's on a breakaway. Rousseau, Deke scores!
To be quite a bit, and right there, right in front of Aiden Garrity, he's able to get a nice shot away. Garrity, though, up to the challenge.
Meshcheryakov centering feet in front. D'Alessandro gave Garrity a bit of a snow shower as he was crashing the net. Here's Karjalainen, shot! Elbow saved by Garrity. Rebound is loose. Puck ends up now to the right wing side, side of the circle. 50 seconds to go in the power play here. Goal. Now to Karjalainen. Back to goal. Galt at the left point, exchanges positions with Karjalainen. Up top at the high slot, Karjalainen feeds it right side. Long shot, scores! That in turn was broken up. Bridgewater around for Van Wellenham. Bumped there by Rusarito. Grizzlies keep it in. Bridgewater after it in the far corner. Meshcheryakov throws a hit on him and knocks him down to his Biani was pocket picked. Fedor blitzed with an alley-oop pass ahead, looking for Meshcheryakov, who got a big piece of Van Wellenham, trying to loose up the puck. Here he is in the corner. Here's Rusarito, passes into the slot. Blitzed, stopped, it was loose for a moment, still loose. Oh, what a save! That was David Skasul.